Blacks Creek Guide Gear. When performance, quality, and comfort matter, our USA-made packs and accessories will get the job done. Check us out at www.blackscreekguidegear.com. All right, we're here with Sandy Castor, Blacks Creek Guide Gear. She's going to go over all the different bags that she's got, all the different frames. We're going to break them up into a few different videos. That way she's got some content and you're not watching an hour-long
unless you want to. You can watch them all together.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll somehow link them or whatever, up in the corner or something like that, so you can follow along and go to which one you want. But anyway, Sandy, do you want to go over which frame options you have? I mean, you've got a great setup. All of your bags work with every frame, right?
Correct. Yep. So there's 8 packs in the entire system, and it's a super simple system, but there is a lot of moving pieces to it. So it's completely modular. There's 2 frames in the system. This is the grip frame. It has the optic pockets hooked to it, but everything is designed to be super simple, ease of use in the woods. So if you're wanting to take only the frame, this is what you have. This is the larger of the 2, the original grip frame. And then we have the Talon frame, which is designed for guys that wanted to carry a little bit less weight, women that are smaller in stature, guys that are smaller. Between these 2 frames, we're able to fit everybody.
Yeah.
Great big guys, little tiny guys, youth, women. We can make it happen with these 2 frames.
Well, and that was something that was pretty cool, and I brought it up before we were videoing, is, I had borrowed my buddy's, and he has the old Talon frame. He doesn't have the bat wings on it and stuff like that, and that was something that I really, really liked about the grip frame. But now you've got it on here, so basically they're identical. What are the differences between the 2?
So yes, in the design concept, they're identical. Everything attaches the same. They function identically. The only difference is that the frame section is slightly smaller, so it's shorter in stature. So when you're putting it on a smaller person, you don't have the frame. The frame doesn't function properly if it sits too high on your back. Mm-hmm. So it's shorter in length, and then the overall waist belt and shoulder straps are slightly smaller. Is really the only difference between the 2.
Okay, so a little bit lighter, but
it's a little bit lighter.
I mean, it's going to fit you a little bit better if you're a shorter person or shorter torso.
Exactly.
Oh, good deal. Yeah. So what can you? That's one thing that's pretty unique about your system, is you have so much variability with everything. So if you're hauling out meat or something like that, what is it that you can do with this, with just having the frame or your auxiliary bags? Because I think that was something that was really, really cool about your system, is you can throw an auxiliary bag on there like you just had, right, your little side bags and stuff, so you still got a day pack, or you can have your hydration bladder. What sort of things can you do, or what sort of accessories? I guess we'll get into that a little bit in another video, but
So the frame is an independent piece of equipment. You can use the frame without anything else, or it's designed where you can attach and build a bag. You just build it to whatever capacity of cubic inches you want, or whatever features you want. So there's 2 extra attachment points on each pack. There's the buckles here on the top, which are designed to carry your water bladder, because you always need water. You're going to be able to put your water bladder pouch in here, and then just slip your bladder in there, and then feed it through the shoulder straps. There's an extra attachment back here, so you can carry the day pack, that little day pack right there. You can put the day pack on it and the water bladder. So now you have a small accessory pouch for your kill kit or whatever you want in that. And then every pack that we have has a removable lid except one. So the lid I always keep on the frame. So the lid is valuable. You've got all your snacks, your headlamp, whatever you want in the lid. So the lid can stay on here. You can take the lid off. You can add the optic pockets, add the day pack. I mean, like I said, you just build it to whatever capacity you want it to be built to.
That's outstanding. Well, you have anything else you want to talk about with just the frame, and we'll get into another video.
The frame section, the most important part when you're hauling something super heavy is security. So the way it's designed, you're able to lay whatever it is you're carrying. It's not just for meat. You can carry a blind, you can carry a tree stand, you can carry sheds, whatever you want to put into this system. And then because the bat wings are compressible, you're able to completely compress the load and secure it so it's not shifting with you. There's no flop or shift in the frame at all. When you secure it properly, and then this secures from the bottom upward, when you secure that properly, there's absolutely no shift whatsoever.
And that's something that's really cool too. Like if you're carrying boned out meat, I mean, this basically holds your shape. I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody that's watching this has carried boned out meat, and all there is just the compression straps, and it blows out.
Yeah, it blows out for sure.
It looks like one of those biscuit containers after you pop it. So that's really cool. That was one of the things that I really liked about this too.
Yeah, and you'll want, if possible, you should be carrying a meat bag of some sort, and so you want some sort of containment. I've seen people use them with no meat bag. It actually worked. I'm not sure because the meat was kind of falling out around it, but you want some sort of a containment, and then this is able to just solidify it even that much more.
Right. Absolutely. That's really neat. I like that.
Yeah, so that's the frame. 2 frames fit everybody. Independent, you can use it with or without any of the products. Adjustable to completely fit you perfectly.
That's something maybe we should talk about too. How does the front side of this pack look?
So on this suspension itself, you've got what we call the butterfly harness. The reason we call it that simply is because this kind of looks like a butterfly here. But this is designed, so this moves up and down on the frame itself. This is, the shoulder straps are not anchored to the frame. The shoulder straps actually come out from behind the butterfly harness, and they're moving. So as you're moving, the frames are moving with you, which you don't have from anchoring the shoulder straps to the frame, you're not going to get a perfect fit. But with this, we're able to contour your shoulders. We're able to move the harness system up and down to where when you fit it on your waist, we're going to properly fit it onto your shoulder system, or your shoulder straps with this system, or your shoulders to this system, and then be able to get that perfect fit.
That's great.
So it doesn't matter where you anchor your waist belt, muscle memory, you're always going to put it in the same spot, on and on. So we're going to not mess with this part. We're just going to adjust this part to fit you properly.
Yeah, and we'll do another video on how to actually fit it. So if you're using a buddy's pack or something like that when you're in the backcountry, you can show your buddy how to actually fit it so it works for them, so they're more comfortable also. So
exactly. Yep. You can move it up and down, fit us all.
All right.
Perfect.
We'll get into the next video. If you guys want to watch the next video, we'll put a link up in the corner, so that way you guys can follow along through these series of videos and you can see what all Sandy has to offer. This video series was brought to you by Outdoor Wild Legacies Productions.